Good morning, Chillie Falls here from Chillie's Cruises. And a breaking news story on the uh, travel side of things. British Airways pilots have voted to go on strike. Millions of British Airways passengers booked to travel from the second week of August on face uncertainty about their flights after 93% of the British Airways pilots voted in favor of a strike. The turnout was 90% of the pilots. The British Airline British Airways Pilots Association represents 85% of the British Airways captains, senior first officers, which means that about 7 out of 10 of the airline pilots support the strike and their dispute over pay. Sadly, 3 days of talks have not moved the company's position at all, and settlement of this dispute is in the British Airways hands. This negotiation started last November, and it is British Airways who regrettably has chosen to drag this into the summer months, so say the union folks. British Airways is seeking a high court injunction against the Airline Pilots Association on the grounds of legal technicalities involving the ballot. The hearing is scheduled for Tuesday in the High Court. Now, I'm not an expert on British law and the British court system, but it seems like some stalling tactics on the part of British Airways. The Airline Pilots Association says that approximately 500 of the airline's 45, all but around 500 of the airline's 4,500 pilots belong to the Airline Pilots Association. Bookings for British Airways are heavy in August, with an estimated 3.75 million passengers booked to fly with the airline just in August. So that could put a real damper in travel plans. The current dispute covers pilots working at Heathrow and Gatwick. It does not involve the British Airways City Flyer operation based in London City. So that's a breaking news from our friends over in the British Isles. The pilots have decided to go on strike, and it's going to start in August. So that's the latest news coming out of the negotiations this morning. I regularly post videos on all facets of the travel and cruise industry. So if you'd like to keep up with the latest in cruise ships, ports of call, cruises themselves, my interview shows, which are called Chillie Chats, and travel and cruise industry news, which normally is on air live on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, coming to you from Forest, Virginia. This morning is a little different because we went live early due to another breaking story from San Juan, Puerto Rico. So that's it for this morning. As always, I'd appreciate a thumbs up if you like what we're doing. A thumbs down if you don't. That lets YouTube know that somebody's paying attention. And of course, as always, hit the little subscribe button to keep up with any of the things I mentioned before. And you'll be notified when we go live or when we post a new video. That's it for now. Chillie Falls with Chillie Cruises. Later, y'all.